Hello there and welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you guys are all doing well. So, how do you feel about a little mini lesson today? Uh, First, let me give you some hints what this is about. Well, this will probably look familiar to you. A lot of us been working from home, so using this a lot. And then, okay. There we go. All right, so here are the hints for you. What could this be? We've got an office chair, a trophy, and Japan and competition. So this is an article I found. It's from June of 2019. I would assume last year it didn't happen because of obvious reasons. Hello, COVID. But this is actually an event in Japan, a competition with office chairs or office chair racing. So if you happen to be bored at work, maybe you could try this. But first, before you hear the article, let's look at some vocabulary. So the first word, endurance, that's a noun. To battle it out. Grueling, adjective. Propelling, or the base verb to propel. Constriction, that's a noun. Hailing from. Fatigue, also a noun. And staggered away, or to stagger away. So the first one, endurance. This is about the ability to do something for a longer period of time. Endurance sports, like marathons, require a lot of dedication and training and practice. To battle it out is to compete or to fight for something. The two teams have been battling it out for 3 hours. Who will win? Grueling. That means very difficult, and it's going to be physically challenging. Ultramarathoners compete in grueling races across difficult terrain. Propel, or propelling. That is the idea to push or move something in a direction. Fuel will propel the rocket up into the sky. Constriction. This is the process of making something tighter. Can also be even tighter and less comfortable. This medicine will cause the constriction of your blood vessels. Hailing from. This is about where someone comes from. Business culture depends on where the people hail from, so where the people come from. And fatigue is tiredness. Extreme heat often causes fatigue, or extreme physical activity will cause fatigue. And staggered away, or to stagger away, it's a kind of movement. Imagine a drunk person. They can't walk properly, so they would be staggering. And then the away gives the suggestion of a direction. So he staggered away after drinking 12 shots of vodka. Yes, that would definitely make someone stagger away. So first, before we listen, think about, because you know what this is going to be about, this office chair race. What other words and language would you expect to hear from an article like this? And also ask yourselves why these specific words came to your mind. All right, so here's a picture from, I believe I got it from The Guardian. This is a picture from the actual image, or the race itself. So as you listen, a few more things to consider. What sounds difficult about this activity as it's described in this article? And also, would you do it? Uh, why or why not? Okay, so are you ready for it? Let's go. And I apologize about poor pronunciation on some Japanese names, but I'll do my best. The rattle of tiny plastic wheels echoed through the normally sleepy streets of Hanyu on Sunday morning as the small city, 60 kilometers north of Tokyo, played host to the Japan Office Chair Isu Grand Prix. Founded 10 years ago and inspired by Formula One and Le Mans endurance racing, the race sees teams of 3 battle it out on ordinary office furniture across 2 grueling hours to see who can complete the most laps of the 200-meter course. Propelling the chair backwards was the universal tactic employed by the racers, who were at least spared the added constriction of business dress, with competitors choosing their own outfits. The 3 team members rotated during the race Le Mans style to try and stay fresh, but in the dense summer humidity, it proved a tough battle for even the most experienced racers. The series, which started with a race in Kyoto in 2009, was the brainchild of Tsuyoshi Tahara and will feature at 10 different Grand Prix events across Japan this year. The origin of this race came to my head when I saw a tricycle endurance race, Tahara explained to Reuters. Eventually, I created the race, which we can hold on a street, 3 persons per team, for 2 hours of endurance. I wanted to create something no one has made before. Tahara's idea has proved surprisingly popular, with 55 teams entering the Hanyu Grand Prix alone and hailing from as far away as Wakayama, 600 kilometers to the south. The winning team, Kitsugaya Unyu, came from Kyoto, and so had also traveled several hours with their chairs for the race. Their reward was retaining the title they won last year and a prize of 90 kilograms of local rice, which the drivers struggled to pick up, such was their fatigue. The endurance test had taken its toll on the participants, but spirits remained high as tired bodies staggered away from the event. I was tricked into doing it, joked 45-year-old Satoru Taguchi, who formed a team with other fathers from his children's school. My body is badly sore. Mayu Negishi, who had just enough energy left to dance at the closing ceremony, said the support of the crowd had helped greatly. So many people cheered for us every time we passed and came around the corners, said the 18-year-old. We were very touched. They are our fans and supporters. The next Isu Grand Prix takes place in Iwate next month. So what do you think about this race? Would you do it? And what sounds difficult about it? Those are some things for you to think about. So thanks for listening, and I hope you were able to learn something and learn about this kind of interesting and definitely unique event that comes from Japan. And of course, I'll ask, please like this video, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are here on the page. And of course, click that little subscribe button. I'd love for you to hear more from me in the future, and you can stay updated. So guys, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.